FSA discussion, final summative assessment for our major plate. So nothing escapes, but we will have more than a month and then we'll work on our final plate. And then, class activity na connected sa ating plate dito. Ready na mapinaw? Okay. So, yeah, so I think ma-insert dito ang and then meron pa tayo isa pang topic about stairs para, kasi wala pa tayo naka-plate na may second floor, diba? So, I'm not sure kung ma-apply nyo na ba talaga yung stairs natin na topic before. So, let's have an activity about stairs. So, windows and door openings. With lots of different door and window designs, it should have unity. So, hindi lang yan sa design, but also sa on top of your opening. So, I don't know kung align ba kayo. It's not really a rule, but parang may mas malinis siya tingnan kung same ang top of the window and top of the door. And then, it defines your facade and main identity of your structure. So, later, we're gonna see na just by mixing different styles of windows, you're gonna create your own architectural design, and it has, lalo na sa Filipino culture, it must have safety and protection mechanism from any intruder. So windows, before we go to doors, let's go to windows. The main thing is for healthy ventilation, so meaning air circulation, and it lets light comes in through our room. So very important ang windows in terms of circulation and light. So we have common designs of windows, although for this class, naka-introduce man kayo ng different types of windows, kaya baka may iba na sliding lang, casement lang. So what is a casement window? So you have, first we have a commonly used also single hung, so meaning both the bottom window panel or the lower sash moves up and down, and the upper sash remains stationary. So, how will you show that elevation? You introduce an arrow. And then you also have double hung, but the lower, both the lower sash as well as the upper sash can move up and down. So you can, still you can introduce one arrow lang, and then sa schedule of doors and windows, dun mo na elaborate na it is a double hung window. Kasi kung sa elevation niya, gawin mong dalawang arrow, it can be overwhelming. So, how do you apply this? You can combine it na sunod-sunod siya, and then you're gonna be able to create a bay window, which is a space projecting outward from the main walls of a building, forming a bay in a room. And common also awning windows, which are hinged at the top and then open outward from the bottom, allowing ventilation and protection from the rain. So often placed sa mga CR kasi it enables you to let the wind and at the same time ventilation, but giving you privacy. So ang common also this one kay, so again, how will you know na hindi yan siya casement, hindi yan siya fixed? So you introduce again the broken line. Common mistake also, kanina madaming walang broken line on how the door or window can be operated. So that's the importance of your broken line. But I don't know kung naka-experience na kayo na meron ding windows na instead pag ganyan siya. Kaya na-try din kayo dito sa Philippines o sa internet lang. So again, di ba, bakit pag ganyan ang window? Kasi kung may rain, syempre, i-divert lang niya ang rainwater. Pero kung pag ganyan, nagpasok tuloy ang rain. So, it's not wrong, but maybe sa Western countries nila yung gina-apply, which is less ang rainwater. So, dito kay gano'n ang ulan. So, it's not really smart. So, again, it's not wrong, but it's not smart design for us here in the Philippines. So, a combination of windows again, or kang fixed window, meron kang mga awning windows, example there. So, just by combining, diba, you already have a feel na it's very, very modern ba, diba? You know na it's not really a ranch type of, or very classic design ba kasi because of the type of frames, the color, and the combination of the windows. And you also have, again, bay window and the casement window. So when you say casement window, yun yung parang Romeo and Juliet, di ba? Na parang pag ganun na binabalcony style. So these are hinged at the side and open outward to the left or to the right and are made for openings in which the height is greater than the width. Kasi in terms ng ito, so meron din sa inyo. So syempre hindi yan siya maliit, but mahirap kasi siya i-manufacture. Kasi mahal na din yan siya, di ba? Kung let's say, maging 2 meters yan, tapos iganyan nyo. Di ba? It's very heavy na i-open nyo. So that's why ideally, ganyan ang the height is greater than its width. So again, you need the broken line to indicate how it is operated. So maybe later na baka ma-confuse kayo kasi may examples na dahil nasa picture, hindi klaro. Always make sure na broken lines, ang hinge niya dyan yung corner din ng triangle. Baka iputol niyo ba na broken line dyan, broken line dito. So hindi yan pwede ha. Make sure na hindi maputol ang corner ng triangle. So again, di ba dito, same lang sila more, same sila ng window design, ng type of window, pero how come iba ang architectural design na gina-depict nila. So that's why, yan ang importance ng mga additional details. So later may mga, kung tawagin natin mga valence grid, di ba? So sa unang panahon, kailangan talaga yan kasi wala pa tayong modern technology na makakaya ng ganyan na wide na panel. So hindi ba kaya dati. So how do you, para makayanan niya ang wind impact, so nag-introduce tayo ng mga window panels or valence grids para mag-strengthen ng windows. Pero kaya naman. So kung meron mo tayong makita niya more or less for design na lang yan siya. And now, very common in the Filipino culture is the Jalousy window. So it is a type of, kung tawagin din natin, this is a louver window. So composed of parallel glass. So it can be acrylic, it can be tempered glass, it can be also be made of wood. And it is joined onto a track so that they may be tilted and shut in unison to control airflow. So pansin nyo dito, no, more or less mga 95% it permits the air to enter into a room. Unlike dito, dyan, parang di ba 50% lang. Kasi paano mo mayan i-open na lahat, di ba? So maupod siguro siya, uso siya, very ideal siya for the Philippines na very hot and humid siya. So ngayon medyo nauso na siya balik, no? Kasi may again, very solid. Pero ngayon, di ba? So now parang gawa na nilang modern, may mga wooden panels na, di ba? So nagiging siya ulit ngayon, may mga technologies na sa una kinaraan na kaayo. Actually, di ba? How very common na siya sa theft. Kaya diba, ibuak lang na. Actually, mabira lang ganito niya ang date, diba? So ako ba, nag-introduce diba, ito na ako sa picture. Nag-introduce mo sila ng mga horizontal bars nila para untight na siya. And then you have your sliding window that opens sliding horizontally. So the framework, it can be made of metal or wood. Yeah, and it admits light and air. And then picture, ito na yung fixed window that cannot be opened, whose function is limited to allowing light to enter only. And then you have skylight, so malamang it is on the ceiling or the roof line, and it can also incorporate ventilation, but the window itself does not open. Although meron na tayong nakikita ngayong mga operable skylight. And then transom window. So it is a transverse horizontal structural beam or bar. Kung transom lang. So since it is, meron na siyang transom bar, so it is, kaya tawagin natin siyang transom window because it is above the transom bar. So parang ganyan na din. So kaya tawag na natin yan siyang transom window. dictate the type of your facade. Kung maging modern ba siya, very classical ba siya, very contemporary. So it's really gonna make or break your design. So again, make sure na hindi din siya masyadong conflicting. Na lahat ng inyong mga design is alangan, di ba, maglagay ka ng valence grades and then ganito ang design, di ba? It can be conflicting. So make sure na coherent sila. So now we move on sa door. So it is a movable barrier secured in a wall, opening used to screen areas, keeping formal and utility areas separate. So very common dati na madaming rooms, therefore madaming doors. But ngayon, naging uso naman na arch walls na lang. Diba, gusto natin na open plan. But, yeah, the purpose of it too is to separate the formal to utility area. So, usually located 200 mm from the room corner. So, an example of it is this one. So, regardless kung corner man yan or kung wall partition yan, you put 100 mm to 200 mm. Same, di ba yan? Kung makita nyo from the column, tingnan nyo, di ba, may space pa siya, parang 100 mm yan. So, bakit man? Kasi, kung tanggalin mo yung door jamb, paano kabit si door sa wall? Meron I don't know kung ganyan ang system nila ha, pero old school kasi to, ginalagyan nila yan ng mga pako. So, kung tanggalin mo yung door jamb, mga pako na ganyan yan, oh. Tapos, buhusan nila yan ng semento. So, yun yung parang nag-bind sa kanila. Hindi yan naka-glue. Meron yan siya mga connection. So, kung metal door yan siya, i-welding nila yan. So, very important na may gap sila. Although, may instances din talaga na pwede siya na nakadikit. But ideally, may gap talaga yan siya for the proper connection and para maiwasan ang mga cracks. So, we have typical doors, depende sa on their use. So, hinge door, very common. We have revolving doors sa mga commercial buildings, hotels. And then you have sliding doors. Swing door, so you also have single swing, you have double swing door, no, both, front and back. No, double swing door, common sa mga hospitals, kitchen, commercial, industrial kitchen. You have also collapsible door or folding doors, and rolling shutter or roll-up door. Sa mga garage, commercial establishments. So you also have this one, so you even have, so same dyan na door, di ba? You have introduced a narrow light or glass opening, glass window, so para makita nyo sa loob. And then you also have louver doors, common sa mga toilet and bath para may ventilation. And Dutch doors, I mentioned, common din ba sa mga kitchen? Kung makabot ng order. No, sa barn, sa western countries, diba, sa mga barnyard, uso yan. Dito, hindi masyado siya first. Ano yung first? Flush door. Hindi yan siya fresh. Flush siya, meaning, flush siya, pantay lahat. Naka-flush. Kasi yan siya, dapat naka-flush ang toilet sa wall. Ibig sabihin, naka-attach. So, same niya na, ano lang siya. Pantay siya lahat. Kasi meron kang flush door, 2-panel door, 1, 2, 4-panel door, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yan yung meaning ng panel niyo. So, for our final plate, since madami na tayong drawings, it is expected you produce a table of contents. So, by pair siya, FYI, para makaready na kayo. But next meeting ko na kunin ang names, okay? Kasi medyo ano na tayo sa time. So, table of contents, meaning architectural. So, kung structural yan siya, S01. Kung electrical, E02. Since architectural tayo, A1, A2, So, okay lang din yan. Familiar na kayo sa architectural site plan? Ano sa anong subject? Ha? Theory. Okay. Sino teacher niyo? Okay. So, architectural site plan. An architectural document that functions as a map of a building site. Shows the relationship of the design with its social and geographic context. Kasi, di ba ang floor plan? Diba ang floor plan kay it's just a floor plan, interior walls, furniture, but we really don't know with regards sa kanyang landscape areas, ilan ang sidewalk niya, saan ang utility pole, saan ang anong width ng road in front of it. So it provides all the details about how the structure will be oriented on the lot. That's why sa floor plan also walang north, although meron times na nag-provide na kayo, so okay lang din yan. But, very important yan siya sa site plan. So, the site notes contain many valuable information that impacts your property because it's gonna show the property lines. So, saan man ang boundary ng property mo, makikita mo yan siya. Setback, easement, construction limits, existing and proposed conditions, driveways, parking, surrounding street, even the fire hydrant and landscape area. So, example of a site plan. So, again, familiar na kayo sa site. Actually, pang building code na kasi ito, building law. Familiar na kayo na ng setback. Yeah, so, bawal. So, let's say ito yung, di ba, napakita naman dyan kung saan ang boundary ng lot mo. So, that's your buildable area, pero dapat may setback ka pa. Kasi pwede ka mag-build on the edge of your property line, pero dapat ka may firewall. Pag AR design, doon yun na yan siya. But since ito, dapat may setback. So may setback ka sa side, sa front and rear, and so when you say setback, that's just meter. Setback sa left side, 2 meter. Pero ang area niyan, that's your easement. And yung naiwan, yan na yung buildable area mo. So, setback, easement, buildable area. And then, even the water meter, the existing power line, kailangan alam mo yan, ano ang width ng sidewalk mo, lot detail, show your parking. Mali ito ha, dapat nandito yung mga ticket and then it goes wider. So, site plan. So, ano ang difference sa site development plan sa site plan? Kasi, actually, it can be used interchangeably, but to be specific, ang site plan, it is a single project on a specific site. It is more precise and technical, but a site development plan is, kung tawagin natin master plan, because it shows a broader area and multiple projects, more conceptual and flexible. So, we can still call this a site development plan because ginapakita nila dito na all throughout the years, ito na talagang final. Unless meron ka pang mag-swimming pool ka ba dyan, then you show it already. Since wala man, so we already know na ganito na talaga ang kanyang output final na. Wala na siyang i-add. So same ito, site plan lang yan siya, site plan. While this one, site development plan, kasi madaming mga phases. So, meron kang building 1, meron kang building 2, building 3. So, mag-site plan ka kung ito lang na floor plan ang ipakita mo. But since ito naman lahat, so that's your site development plan. So, same dito, di ba, madaming mga buildings sa Abriza. So, this is your site development plan. Lahat ng mga phases ipakita. Pero kung mag-floor plan ako ng Abriza, then I can call it site plan lang. Site plan, site plan. Kasi ang site plan, very specific na siya. So, same nito. Site development plan. So, kung meron kang mga townhouses, row house, so this is your site development plan. Pero kung mag-show na ako ng floor plan nito, that's your site plan. Pero again, we cannot say no na may makita kang floor plan na ganito na, ay, site plan, ano lang siya. So, pwede mo pa rin siyang tawagin site development plan kasi hindi mo man alam na meron pa siyang, it's part of a bigger site. So, kung sabihin nyo pa rin site development plan, it's still correct. Basta wala kang makitang ganitong plano na attach. So it can still be interchangeably used. Questions? Doors and window openings, side plan. Okay. So design fundamentals. So this one, i-move na lang natin to siya sa after some major plate, some midterm plate natin. Kasi may free time man din tayo. So grid lines, we already know this. Bakit important ang grid lines, diba? So sa A9, I don't really care saan ang front nyo, saan ang left or right. Kasi alam ko pa rin yan kung saan ang orientation ng drawing nyo kasi may grid lines. So without knowing, kaya na to. Sige, so it plays an important role throughout the setting out process on site. It aligns columns and then the same grid lines are visible in all view, so you can quickly relate your location from a floor plan to a section to an elevation. So that's why it's very important. The proper dimensioning, meron pa rin mga mali ang dimensioning habang nag-iikot ako. No, bakit na siya mali? Kaya again, hindi siya aligned. No, mayroong mga nag-dimension dito, kaya nandito siya, or ito, kaya nandito sa loob. So again, you have to lay out it in such a way na easily readable, dapat naka-uniform siya, and very clean siya tingnan, di ba? Organized. Tingnan nyo. Di ba? Madami masyadong dimensions, but somehow it's organized. Hindi ka ma-overwhelm. Alam mo kaagad anong dimensions ng kada wall partition. Di ba? Yung mga nag-1-on-1 assessment, mag-ask ako, so ano ang overall dimension ng building? Answer niyo ba ngayon? 15 by 7 kasi na-overall total na overall dimensioning na. Yung sa atin sa iba is wala pang overall dimensions. So again, improve dimensioning. So, prerequisite na naman before door and window schedule. Door and window tags. So doors each have unique tags and doors and windows have different tags. So the same door window tag can be applied to multiple members within the project. The tag is not specific to a single window or door, but rather a type of window and door. So it doesn't matter na anong sliding window, same tag. No. Mag-tag ka, same ito. Same sila ng tag kasi same, i-assume natin na same sila ng width, same sila ng height, and same sila ng mechanism na same sila ng sliding, ng transom. So lahat yan siya, window 1, window 1, window 1. So same ng ID tag, di ba same kayo? Iba kayo ng tag, iba kayo ng ID, different kayo. Pero kung same kayo exactly, same mechanism, same dimensions, same kayo ng tag. Pero kung same kayo ng dimensions, pero owning ang isa, sliding ang isa, then no, different tags yan. Same kayo sliding, but different dimensions, that's different tags din yan siya. So both are tagged in a plan and elevation. So ipakita niyo yung tag sa elevation and floor plan. Ang sa section, no need na. So that's why ibalik ko to kasi lagyan nyo to ng tags. Both doors and windows. So reference tags in your plans and elevations connect the information in the schedules to a location in your project. So very important na mag-coincide ang tag nyo with your schedule of doors and windows. So example of tag. So actually walang correct or right way in tagging your door and window. But somehow may universal language kasi dito sa Davao, I don't know sa ibang lugar, no? So this is how the software tags. So I think this is Revit. So ang ginagawa niya is, so for the door, it's kind of like an oval. For the window, niya, parang hexagon. And number lang siya, 1, 1, and then for this one, oval pa rin, 1, 2, 2 na siya. And makita nyo dyan na window, it's hexagon pa rin. Hexagon siya. So So same yan. So where do you put that in your floor plan? So katabi lang ng window. Meron din ba siya sa door? Wala siya sa door, no? So kung meron kang tag sa door, malapit lang sa door. You can put it here, you can put it here. Basta make sure na klaro kung saan na door ang ginatag niya.
What if Laila is in the door? I mean, a window Laila in door. Different tags.
Same sila design?
Same sila design.
Then same tag. Kahit na magkaiba ka, di ba may times na ang door na paganyan, may times na paganyan. Kahit yan mag-matter, pero same. As long as same dimension, same design, then same tag lang. So example again of, so sa floor plan again, itag mo yan siya. So same din yan sa door. Diba? Pwede kayong mag-rectangle for the door. Kanina diba oval yun? So kayo bahala. So for this example, nag-rectangle siya, nag-oval siya. But make sure na hindi connected. Different ang schedule of door, different ang schedule of windows ha. So hindi dapat na window 1, door 2. Diba? Dapat hindi mag-jump. Kaya lahi man ang identity sa window, lahi po si door. So window 1, siguro may window 2 ka dyan. So ito naman, so door 4, door 5, ang butasa si door 1 and 2 and 3. Basta lahi ang schedule of door, lahi po si schedule of windows. So later may example tayo niyan. So sa elevation, paano natin represent sa elevation? Yan man ang gawin niyo mamaya. So you can put the symbol at the bottom, at the center. Basta organize it lang na hindi siya overwhelming. So you just put it there. So same dito. So i-red na yan siya para naka-highlight. So yun na yung door and window tags lang yun siya ha. So now, schedule of doors and windows nakita. Or door schedule. Kada lang yan siya change. So, yes, ang name is schedule of doors and windows, but how you present it should be separated. So, same nito, di ba? Window, window, window. So, walay na saan na window, door, window, window. Separate na siya na page or separate na siya na table. Make sure na organize sila collectively. So, ano ang detail na makita? Schedule of doors and windows. And then scale. It should be scaled. Wala talaga sketch diri ha. Door, window tag. So again, naka-hexagon siya in this case. Very important. Window, FFL. Ano ang height niya from the FFL? With height, dimensions niya. Tag, quantity. So how many pieces man? So same nito. How will, ang goal magud ng schedule of doors and windows kay ihatag nato ni siya sa mag-fabricate. Diba? So, kabalo siya na, okay, dapat tulok ka buok na window na ingani ang buhaton. How will he know man? How will they know? So, nakaunta kong diri na buhat siya ikalima ani. Kailangan 3 units for this one. And then, para i-check naman niya kung saan sa floor plan na, asa man siya nag-atubang, asa man dapat ang doorknob ani. So, they will go back to the floor plan kung saan siya nakalocate. So, paano man malaman? So, lagyan nila ang location. Kitchen, dining area, living room. So, ilagay niya yan. And then, specification. So, this one, pwede lang mo mag-quote-quote na very vague lang. So, wooden floor, single lift, ano yung isa? Paano galing yung pag-open? Nakalimutan ko talaga. Help me out. Ano yun? Single swing. Oh, so yan ay mga mga details na kailangan ilagay. Single lift, single swing, wooden door. So yan na, pwede mo na yan gawin na specifications para lang malaman kung anong material, what type of door. So yeah, even the color if you want, ipakita dyan. So yun yung details ha. With the tag, the FFL dimension, the dimension of the window itself, quantity, location, and specifications. So, ito ang gawin nyo later. But, again, hindi ka limited na i-tabularly mo. You can present it na naka-row lang siya. So, you can present it in such such a way in this one. But make sure na align na ng FFL. Regardless kung nasa CR ba yan siya. Ma'am, naman siya sa, nasa ubos man siya sa cliff. Wala ko na po. Basta, same sila at FFL. Kasi di ba ang reference is kung saan man siya na FFL ang location. Kung saan siya nakalocate. So again, the tag, the description, the FFL, dimensions, kung asan man siya mag-slide, and ulang ng quantity. Kung pila siya kabuo. So again, take note, separate si door and window. So ang mali din dito dapat iba ha. So again, dili mali na same silang symbol, but what we do magod in drawings jud here Davao or sa mga in practice, dahil jud ang symbol sa door and si window. So maybe you choose na circle na lang si door, si hexagon, si window, or gusto nyo kani si circle, kani sa hexagon, as long as nahiilahang si window. So you can present it this way, or this way also. So depende sa inyo. Basta nakita ang ID or ang tag, ang width, ang height, description, and ang view. So kulang ng FFL ito ha. Kasi door kasi siya. So most probably, ito ang kanang door sa closet. I'm not sure with that. So ito yung example, di ba? Kung tingnan nyo sa picture, parang naputol siya. But actually, it continues until here. Kaya make sure na naka-connect pa rin yung lines na yan. So zoom in of the specifications. But not necessarily, syempre not necessary na nino kay building tech naman ang ninyo na subject. But at least ba, alam nyo na mag-describe. Ako, kahit kayo din, alam mo kung door ba, wooden door ba yan, metal door ba yan, aluminum ba yan siya. So again, quantity and location, very important. So question? So again, gawin nyo ba ito ha? Sige, questions na tayo later as you go along. Wala na. So common mistakes. So door and window hinge. I don't know the design intent, no? Di ko ito makaingon kung mali ba siya. I don't know. But impossible mag yun dahil kanya mag-open. Diba? Diba, John? I don't think so. So I think ang intent is pa ganyan. Diba? So kapila na ba ako nagipang correct, pero ganina na, gihapon, mali. So again ha, dapat kung paganyan, dapat paganyan ang broken line ha. Kung saan ang corner, doon ang door hinge. Para na tayo silang plaka. Paulit-ulit tayo. Next, common mistake. So I don't know kung natin yung tag-iya. Pero I think the correct address naman natin ito ng problem. So anong mali? Anong mali niya? Nila.
Nawala ang floor.
So pag open ang door, bakit nawala ang tile? So same dito, di ba? Di ba din siguro, ay, posible man sa tama-audio niyang design intent, no? So I think it's really wrong na porket i-open mo lang ang door na wala ang floor. So dapat nag-continue pa rin yan siya. So same din dito, na wala ang step down. We always step down sa toilet and bath. Unless naka-slope or low. Sige lang kung naka-slope. So unsay mali dire? Ang floor, ang door niya, hindi siya upward. Diba? So ang concept nito, kung ito ang door, mag-close ba yan na siya, no? So magdiri siya, asa na ang door now? Diba? So make sure kung ano ang door lift, yan din ang door opening. So I think no, medyo nag-fit na sa time. So, na siya. So same din ito, tama na untan eh. Medyo okay na yata, di ba? Wait lang, Bes. Medyo kulang, pero sige na lang. So ang mali nito is, sobrang siyang line, dapat wala na ni. Mag-step down siya dito. Ewan ko anong purpose. Unless na, syempre, different material. But I don't think so. So, sobra siyang line. So, dapat diri lang for the steps. Hindi na tayo mag-usap-usap kung mga mali, ha? Makita na rin siya sa final plate. So, common mistakes also sa shower. Kay, di ba, agad natin, the challenge of our prelim plate is very small man ang shower. So, syempre, dali tayo na magtako. Wala tayo siyang toilet nito. So, kung ganito, alam niyo ba anong mukha nito in person? Oh, so parang siyang ganito. Kaya karangan magun atong ang template. Kano sa paman nag-fabricate, ibalik-balik na nila produce. But in reality, ito parang yan siyang prefab na shower. So parang we don't see that anymore naman good. So kung gamitin niyo yan, okay lang. It's okay. But wag niyong ipilit ba na parang ganito na pero magbutang pag yun siya square diri. Kay shower daw. So unsa man diri ka mag-shower? Na may area pa diri. So when you say this one, ano ang gina-indicate niya? Ina-drain niya ang water papunta dito. So parang yan siya sa roof, di ba, na meron kang slope. So same ito, slope papunta dyan ang shower ay ang tubig. Slope papunta dyan. So don't take it too literal na, kailangan dyan ni nanayani. Okay na kanina yung shower area. Basta nakaka-floor drain. Okay. So again, ganyan yung mukha niyan sa totoong buhay. So you can also do it in such a way na ganyan, or you can introduce a low wall or parang zocalo. Kasi may iba na step down, pero meron ding iba na nagagawa talaga ng parang concrete, low wall, or kung tawagin zocalo dyan. Diba? So, ang floor drain niya, meron kang floor drain dyan, and then may floor drain ka din dito din, usually in the middle of your lavatory and toilet. So yeah, so it's just another option lang din. Kaya nga, diba, every line you show in your floor plan will signify a step up, a wall, a step down. Okay, so next is, tapos naman tayo sa roof plan, tapos na tayo sa floor plan, but hindi natin na-combine yung dalawa. So dapat sa floor plan, makita na saan ang eaves mo, hanggang saan ang roof eaves mo. So dapat i-broken. So again, ma-apply natin ito siya sa final plate ha. Dapat sa floor plan, makita ang broken line ng roof mo. So i-label mo din yan ng roof line. So same dito, paano man yan na sabay man sila. So paano mo may mapapakita? So, different line type na lang. Use with, this one is bigger, broken line, this one is smaller. Para klaro pa rin na, okay, ito nasa taas, ito siguro nasa baba pa na siya higher main roof compared sa porch. So now for our, merong questions? Wala man siguro no concerns. So now for our major plate, the design challenge or design brief is you have to design a house on stilts. So, i-define na natin what is a house on stilts. So, houses raised on stilts or piles. Piles are columns over the surface of the soil or a body of water. So, you're not limited na dapat nasa dagat siya, nasa soil pa siya. Even sa cliff, di ba? Over the cliff, okay lang din. As long as meron siyang stilts or piles. So, once you design it to be na ang ground floor kay carport, and then meron ka ng mga sleeping area, or gusto mo parang living and dining pa rin, typical house. So, kayo bahala. But, bakit ko lang i-introduce? So, kayo bahala, but when you say design a house on stilts, I will not calculate the floor area ha, but more or less get the idea na dapat ang ground floor, it should be 75% open and without walls. So kung gusto nyo ang ground floor nyo, may bedroom kayo, may storage kayo, okay lang. Basta make sure na 75% of the area sa ground floor is open. So knowing requirements. Site development plan. Kaya pala. So if you notice sa site development plan, dili na ito ginapakita ang interior walls, ang mga furniture, ang mga details sa loob. Kasi building footprint lang kung site development plan or site plan. But in this case, ang final this case lang, i-combine natin ang ground floor plan and ang site details. So, i-combine mo ang site plan and ang ground floor plan. So, yes, dito, building footprint lang, but ang output natin sa major plane is makita na ang ground floor plan. Okay? Para hindi na paulit-ulit, para konti na lang ang sheets natin. And then you have your second floor plan, roof plan, 4 elevations, all sides, 1 section, but make sure makita ang view ng stairs. Kasi may iba na ginaiwasan ng stairs kasi mas complicated. But you have to show the view of the stairs. And then, schedule of doors and window. And then, so, sino man ang users nyo? So, you have the freedom to make your own story. Make your own concept. What is the reason of your design? Sino ang users nyo? What are their jobs? What are their hobbies? And, when you tell me their job and hobbies, ano ang kailangan nila na?
Miss, mo na siya by group? By
pair.
Kasi mapili sa pair namin, may
Kayo.
kailangan.
For next meeting ko na kayo na
Miss, when mo na siya sa group?
December 8. December 8 ba yun? Basta after ng finals exam.
May 2 amag.
Wala na ba exam?
Midterm exam.
Ay, after. Balikan natin sa schedule.
November 8. Sure na ito.
Na naglinog na.
So again, meron tayong midterm exam sa November 8. Ang deadline na final grade ang December 8. So that's on a Saturday.
Online pa.
Next week.
So ano nga, December 7 na lang.
Alam.
May PE, ma'am.
Actually, I think holiday on December 8.
December 8.
Tama ba? Not sure ha? But regardless,
Friday ba na?
it's hindi na natin na-elate and then there are grades lang. So, dinipunan ko na siya sa December 8. So, balik na sa calendar. For the final grade na ha. So, meron pa tayong 1 month to make this grade. Kaya makita nyo may mga progress check pa tayo.
So, wala nang minor plate, miss progress check na lang.
Ito lang ang minor plate na natin.
December 8 is Sunday.
Kasi 7.
Miss, Sunday pa lang 8.
Sunday, miss.
Wait lang.
Laro Friday.
January na.
So 7 to the
Ala, January na lang. December 25.
Okay. So sakto gid ba ta? Oh, grabe oh, sobra 1 month ang magkuha na. So 6 by per month, so kaya lang. So balik na ha, balik na. Quiet sa. So tell me the concept and the story. Bisan asan ni wala mag-essay ha. All outs lang. A library for let's say example, a young couple for the library who loves reading. Ano lang? All outs lang. So ano pa ba? Professional musicians. Yun na yun. The users are professional musicians. Yun na yun. So you tell me the job, the hobbies, ano recreational activities nila na gusto gawin. All outs lang. Oo. Oo. Gusto mo separate paper? Walang mag-essay, please lang. So, ano pa? So, ang lot details, given na yan. 20 by 25. The north is given. The road is given. Guidelines, so setbacks, 2 meters on the side, left and right side and rear. And sa front is 3 meters. Even the columns, 250 by 250. So, wala namang mga bagong details. So, firewall is not Ano ba na-explain? Diba sa dagan mali sa B1 kasi ang most of you guys I think garage ang i-design. So ang garage is enclosed by walls while ang carport it has no walls around it. So open lang yan siya. It can be covered by a roof but definitely walang wall si carport. So if you want to design it with a garage, kayo bahala. But you have to add more rooms so that I'll be able to know ano ang personality ng user. So anyways, i-upload ko lang to. You can start after midterm exams. Ready na sa A10? Questions sa B3? Kayo bahala pa sa A3 size. And make color render din siya. So asa man mo how?
Miss,
Kamu
for
bahala.
the roof plan, ba pwede mag-tracing paper or...
Kung pwede mag-change ang paper, okay lang. Basta A3 size lahat.
So sa site development, okay.
Baka kami mag-choose kung asan mas compared sa founding.
Yeah, kayo bahala.
Pero need per time growth is even if mag-choose kami na
Mega Beach, meron man din na. Saan day ma-access? Pwede makita sa site plan. Basta, di mo pwede makita. Kayo mo ba nasa ang boundary ng lahat lang? Yeah, okay. Kasi okay lang. Kay let's say siguro ang site dev, I think. O ang site dev, may naka-landscape lang din. Ay, okay lang.
per paper mag-choose namin kay A1, A2, A3 or pwede A1 and A2 or like ganun na mag-combine sa isang paper.
So meaning, okay lang to ha? Shhh! So ito, guide lang man ito. So kung let's say magkasya si site dev plan and si second floor plan, then pwede ka din mag-A1 na lang. Nagkasya si roof plan and si elevation. Then ito ang A2 mo. So ito, guide lang yan siya. A2 na siya. Actually, parang page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 1. Ito lang ang ordering. Pag submit nyo, so pag submit nyo, dapat ganito ang sequence. Site dev, second floor, roof plan, elevation, section, and schedule. Yun lang. Ang ordering lang. Pero kung magkasya ba sa isang page or what, kayo bahala. Pwede nyo yung staple, pwede nyo yung fastener, kayo bahala.
So open, di ba? Ang first floor, open siya.
Oo. House on stilts
Second floor,
man.
ito na siya.
Kayo na bahala. May freedom na kayo. Kasi magkasya sa total block. Or hindi na ko specific. Hindi ko na yung mapansin. Questions?
Is, wala na nito minimum na setback. Ay,
Pagulat ang anong si Miss Lee.
So anyway, sige lang, may mga progress check man tayo. So, pass nyo lang ang
But since we actually mag-start sa house with the law, or sa setback.
Hindi na ko dala ng
Ate, pwede sa style mo. Oh, but what we see is, usually, in the boundary ko na, hindi man ako gusto mag-trespass ang ba. Kung mag-elevation, wala mag-magic ha. Baka may mag-elevation ha, makita ko puno. Mga ano ba yan, mga gate. Walang mag-magic ha. Dapat makita ang design ng house. Wala mag-magic. Okay na, para may time pa kayo sa next day. Okay na, sige. So, i-base lang diri gihapon na floor plan. So for our A10 schedule of doors and window, based on your elevations and section, introduce door and window tags to the elevations. So dagdagan nyo to ng tags ang mga isabit nyo, kunin nyo to ulit. And then, so that's our task number 1. Kung ako sa inyo, unahin nyo to task number 2, create a schedule of doors and windows for the whole floor plan as per A9. So show the following: dimension of doors and windows, labeled FFL, quantity, units per or pieces, location and specification. Scale 1:50, title, block, and color is optional kasi baka kulangan ng time. But submit it na naka-pen and ink, and it can be any paper. Deadline is 4:30, hanggang 4:25 tayo, no? Pero kung kaya earlier, pwede. So, example. So, you have to work smart. So, same nito. So, parang same lang man sila. So, ang gawin ko niyan, ako lang ito ha, kayo kung gusto niyo talaga ng more. So, ang gawin ko, same na lang sila ng design and dimension. Window 1, window 2. Ako din, gawin ko, same lang din to siya. Window 2, window 2, window 2, window 2. Pero, syempre, kung na-startan nyo sa elevation nyo na iba yung isa, then you have to be consistent with your elevation.
Yes.
So, work smart. Kung gusto nyo mag-introduce na iba pang window design for this one, okay lang din. So, same. So, that's for the windows. For the doors, door 1, door 2. So, makita nyo dito, di ba, na hindi man siya sliding, hindi siya awning. That's why may freedom kayo. Pero makita nyo naman sa door, sa storage, na ang door niya is folding door. So, you have to follow the design, okay? Na folding door ito. This one, kayo bahala niya. Questions?